Hey everybody, Cinotar here again, and we are going through another playthrough of Dragon's Crown. Today we are accompanied by Ezel, Bebe, and Jack. I picked up their bones off the floor in a couple of dungeons, and now they're going to be following me around. Tiki being drunk in the cup right there. Quite the wino. Alrighty. Alright, for those of you that did not see last episode, we conquered Bilberon Fortress that was being controlled by the orcs. We blasted through there, and we also killed a nasty minotaur at the end. Now we are heading to the catacombs / castle of the dead because marriageable girls are vanishing. And voila.
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see.
Really want to watch yourself with these skeletons because they may look slow and shambly, but they'll grab onto you if you're not careful. See, right there when they started walking towards us like they were about ready to grab us. What's even worse is when you get in the higher difficulty levels, you'll get undead there that are also on fire. You also want to back up from this guy because right there, bam! All his gut bulges up, he explodes, a bunch of worms come out, and you get poisoned like all my meat shields are doing, just running into it. Alright, Randy, get your butt over here. Come on.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
And it really wasn't worth it. Lousy E-chests. Which is kind of odd I haven't been getting the best treasure because Dwarf definitely doesn't have the worst luck of the bunch, but that belongs to the Wizard, hands down. The Wizard has the worst luck as far as items go of any class in the game. The best being the Sorceress, and then I believe the Amazon.
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world.
You think?
The knight is muttering to himself, as if in a daze. If I end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice me. When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears.
Ooh,
It's
spooky
connected to the ruins
ghost.
of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead.
Colloquially
In
called.
olden times,
Can't say you hear that word very much.
the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
Oh, got me. Good meat shields. Got me out of there. Oh, a big, massive chunk of food. Always nice. Get my hit points maxed out.
Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely...
These guys can be incredibly easy or very annoying, depending if you remember to grab the torch, or if you got a wizard or sorceress with a fire staff. Pretty much one hit of a torch, couple of your spells will just stop them. But if you don't, you're in for a world of hurt because they are immune to any other form of damage.
I got it. Voila!
I love that ability.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, what we have here? Village girl.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
All right, one thing you want to keep in mind though is these girls aren't, no offense to the opposite sex, aren't very smart as far as their AI goes. They kind of follow you around blindly. Will not try to avoid anything. They'll run into traps, enemies. They'll just stay put and just allow themselves to be attacked. They will not do anything to really avoid any harm. So you just need to babysit them a little bit more than even your other party members. But really, this is the only time you're going to have anything like this where you're escorting a bunch of girls that can't defend themselves. Feel that right here. You want to be careful.
Be careful!
As we see right there, we just have them kneeling down and just kind of staying in one spot. They're not trying to get away or anything. Just surrendering to their fate.
Luca. Pesky gnats. Oh, yes. Voila!
Definitely don't want to step on those or you're going to get a hail of arrows. Like she just did right there.
Simple. Whoa!
Of course, then I step on one right there.
It's my turn. Done. Filthy Luca. I got it. Simple.
The vampire smirks and flies away. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Thank you!
Alright, the big thing with this boss fight is really it's just a bunch of those vampire women, and you just need to protect the girls. You need to keep them from biting them and everything like that, because if they do drain all their life, they will turn into vampire women. Here on easy mode, it's pretty darn simple to just DPS them down really quick. In the harder difficulty levels, it does present much more of a challenge, and you really have to stay on top of it, because as you can see here, we're just plowing right through these undead ladies right now. curse of the side-scrolling. You could just be a little bit up and you're still not in the right position. Pretty simple concept, but it difficulty definitely ramps up when you get into the higher difficulty levels.
You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire, and leave the ruins. In your hands is the bloody scroll that the Ghost Knight had given you.
Alright, we got some good gauntlets. Finally got a replacement cloak. And boots we do not need.
You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Okay, still a level short on that. What about our necklace? Okay, we can put on the necklace. Good, good, good. And got our gauntlets. Finally get rid of that cloak. It's going to help out a little bit. Let's run back in here and get our blessing for the next time.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
As you
Again, we're going to skip the hobo.
can give him
Welcome to my What would you like?
You are curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor. So perhaps this is true. The king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom.
Oh no, what shall we do?
Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
And the plot thickens.
Welcome back. You have a request.
Alright. This quest is pretty annoying when you do choose to do it because it involves you going back to the Castle of the Dead and killing spiders to get their silk. Unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, at least with my playthroughs, it has gypped me when I need one piece left and I have to run the level twice. Not very pleasant. Let's see what we got here. Anything? Next level, we'll be able to get Powder Mastery, which is good, which in turn makes Magma Infusion stronger, which is really nice. Toughness, definitely. And Frenzy we'll be able to get here in about 2 more levels. And of course, we will definitely do want to up our Vitality. I think we're going to save that last point.
Stop!
Oh, crud, I was apprehended by the guards.
Immediately, you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret.
For a
You are being removed
for a
from the
overly
throne of the
muscled
castle.
dwarf, I sure do have some pretty small human hands.
After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated to light, you see Count Dean standing before you. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Heidland. Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb, another treasure that represents the right to rule Heidland. If McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war. However, the orb does not appear to have reached Bolga. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route, likely to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was his undoing. You should investigate. To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
So the plot thickens, and it looks like we're going to go deal with some pirates. But that's going to end it for this episode. I am Centaur. If you did enjoy this movie, please like, favorite, or subscribe. And if you have any suggestions of future games I can play or anything else I can do to make this channel better, please let me know in the comments below. And please have a good rest of the night. Bye.